in the realm of the spirit, glory to God, and we use our feet as weapons. We're going to do it again later, but I wish I could just get, hallelujah, about 19 of y'all that really believe God, that every prophecy he spoke to you is going to come to pass. To just begin to put your feet up and down on the ground. God said, don't stop on it. God said, make the floor rumble tonight. He said, you got to step on it. Some of y'all are tapping the floor. God is saying in the realm of the spirit, I need you to kill this spirit with your feet. Kill it with your feet. Destroy it with your feet. Your feet are weapons in the spirit. I have given you them for supernatural authority. And every curse that has been launched against the people of God, against every prophecy, against every word that God has spoken, we kill them with our feet. I got one more. I hope I'm not boring you tonight. I got one more scripture, 2 Kings chapter 9. 2 Kings chapter 9, verse 33. 2 Kings chapter 9, verse 33. We were just in chapter 7. Let's go to chapter 9. Here's my last verse. I told you there were three sets of people God wants you to kill with your feet. Number one is the drunkards. Number two is the opponents of prophecy. The opponents of prophecy. Here's the third and last, at least for tonight. God may give you revelation, amen, as to who the other cobras and dragons and lions are. Hallelujah. But in 2 Kings chapter 9, verse number 33, are you there tonight? Are you there tonight? I'll start at verse 30 just for context. Now when Jehu had come to Jezreel, Jezebel heard of it, and she put paint on her eyes and adorned her head and looked through a window. Then as Jehu entered the gate, she said, is it peace, Zimri? She was mocking him, making fun. Murderer of your master. Verse 32, and he looked up, Jehu looked up at the window and said, who is on my side? Who? So 2 or 3 eunuchs looked out at him. Verse 33, then he said, throw her down. So they took Jezebel and threw her down. Some of her blood spattered on the wall and on the horses. Is what Jehu did. He trampled her on the feet. He trampled her on the foot. It's kind of mystery as to how Jezebel really died. She was thrown out of a window. She hit hard because blood was splattered on the wall. That's a hard drop for you to hit the floor and then the blood splattered on the wall. I don't know if she was dead yet or if Jehu was putting the nail in the coffin. He decided further, I've got to run over her with feet. He was on a horse. Are you listening to the word tonight? He went over there with the horse. I'm hearing God give me revelation. He said, thank you, Lord, this is good. He said, the horse's feet is more powerful than human feet. Yes, you know that. But he said, here's a revelation. He says, and I just heard the Lord. He said, part of the reason why their feet is more powerful is not just because of strength. It's because while human beings have 2 legs, horses have 4. And God is saying, I allow Jehu to tread over her with the horse. Because it was a message for the judgment of Jezebel. Lift your hands tonight. God is not going to give you horses' feet. I hear you, Lord. We read of hinds feet that God would give us, but God is saying, I'm going to give you double the power in your feet. God says, I'm going to double the strength in your feet. Because the third person that must be killed by your feet is Jezebel. Who was Jezebel? Jezebel is the killer of prophets. Jezebel's job is to destroy the prophetic. And some of you, in your mouth, there is a prophetic fire. Everyone on your feet tonight. Tasha, some of you in your mouth is prophetic fire. Andrea, in your mouth, prophetic fire. Lady Tamisha, in your mouth, prophetic fire. Barbara, prophetic fire. Everyone lift your hands. What? There's something that's been attacking your voice. It is not an it is a spirit. Jezebel. Jezebel's trying to kill the prophet in you before you ever get to speak. And then if God says tonight, you can finish her off. I'll say this before we tread on these spirits tonight. Everyone who is called to speak on behalf of God prophetically, you will have an encounter with Jezebel. Jezebel will say you're not ready, you're not called. Jezebel will call you a demon. Say it's a demon speaking through you. Listen, they will say you don't even know what you're talking about. Who are you to prophesy? I've been in church longer than you. And when you have the boldness, when you have the boldness to speak it, to say to the person what God has told you to say, this is what Jezebel will do. Jezebel will try to prophesy back to you knowing they haven't heard a word from God. But they're trying to outshow you because of insecurity with them. This is Jezebel. And she's out to kill you. Jezebel shows up in men. Can I be honest tonight? Jezebel has shown up in leaders many times. Silencing prophetic voices. Because God has not given them that gift, or because that gift has left them. And now because they are threatened, I hear the anointing of God here. I feel the anointing of God here. Because the gift of prophecy have left them. Or because one is more accurate or keen. Or because their eye is sharper. They will try to kill the prophet in you. Jezebel. God said tonight, your feet are weapons. And your assignment tonight, God said he wants you to kill these 3 sets of people with your feet tonight. I don't know if you stomp harder on the ground when you're standing or when you're sitting. I know some of you, it don't make no difference. Glory to God. But if you can hit the ground harder when you're sitting down, you can sit down tonight. Hallelujah. It don't matter to you, you can stand on your feet, Lord. But God said tonight your feet are going to talk. He said tonight your feet are going to prophesy. Hey, God said tonight your feet are going to fight. God said tonight your feet are going to fight. I need you to look at your feet and prophesy to them tonight and say, you will fight tonight, you will fight tonight, you will fight tonight, you will fight tonight, you will fight tonight. I said, I take the power out of your mouth, at least for tonight, and I put it in your feet. I put it in your feet. I put it in your feet. I'm putting power in your feet. We'll be out of here in 5 minutes, I promise you. But the Spirit of the Lord said, for every drunkard in this nation, for every opponent of every prophecy that was ever spoken, amen, concerning you, every prophecy that came out of your mouth that people tried to fight against, and for every Jezebel that tried to kill you, that tried to destroy you, that tried to silence you, every Jezebel that tried to run you out of the church, every Jezebel that tried to turn other people in the church against you, every Jezebel that tried to make people believe that you were crazy. God said tonight, I said tonight, I'm giving you power to fight in your feet, to fight in your feet. We don't even need a countdown for this. I need everybody in the Spirit, get in the Spirit. Ain't nothing gonna die except you're in the Spirit tonight. Nothing will move except you do it in the Spirit tonight. I don't just want you to step on the floor. I want you to tread on the Spirit. I want you to kill a demon with your feet tonight. Right now. Begin to open up your mouth. Hallelujah. Put your feet on the ground at the same time. We declare war with our feet. We declare war with our feet. We declare war. That's it, you got it. Our sons will not be drunkards. Our daughters will not be drunkards. Every prophecy that we have spoken will come to pass. Every word that has been declared over our lives, it shall come to pass. We sign it with our feet. We do not use our feet for dancing tonight. We use our feet for war, for war, for war, for war, for war, for war, for war. Destroy it. You shall prophesy. You shall be used. Destroy it with your faith. I feel the anointing of those come on, that's it. In the Spirit, come on, in the Spirit. Some of you are doing it, but in the Spirit, your feet are weapons, your weapons, your weapons. I see your mother. That's it right now, right now, right now. I'm going to change this atmosphere with your feet. Change your atmosphere with your feet. Change this atmosphere with your feet. Because I'm going to rearrange this house. Let every demon hear your feet rumble. Let hell hear your feet rumble. The anointing is here. It's in your legs. God's giving you strength. That's it right now, right now. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Right now, right now, right now. We destroy every spirit that's lurking in our homes. Every spirit that's lurking on our jobs. Our feet are weapons. There shall be peace in our homes. There shall be peace in our marriage. Peace in our lives. Peace in the church. We use our feet as weapons of warfare. I'm going to open up your mouth in the room. I feel a shifting here tonight. I feel a shifting here tonight. I said, open your mouth. Hallelujah. Come on, take that fire. Move it across that road tonight. Move that fire across that road tonight. Move it in the aisle tonight. Every serpent, every scorpion, every snake, every dragon, every enemy, every lion spirit, every adversary, every foe, every demonic power. every wicked, every familiar spirit, we destroy it by the power that's in our feet. I feel the glory, I feel the anointing here. Open up your mouth, use your feet. That's your weapon, that's your weapon. That's your weapon, that's your weapon tonight. Glory, glory, glory. Glory, glory, glory. Somebody feel the fire. Somebody feels the fire. Somebody feel the anointing. Defeat your enemy. Defeat your enemy. Claim the power. Claim the power. That's an Andrea. Fire to the souls of your feet tonight. Touch your fire to the souls of your feet tonight. Father, fire to the souls of your feet tonight. That's the fire to the souls of your feet tonight. Timothy, fire to the souls. Lift your fire to the souls. Lift the fire to the souls. Michael, fire to the souls of the bottom of your feet. Your corner shaking. The ground is shaking. There's an earthquake in here. There is nervous tonight. The devil's looking up, trying to figure out what's going on out here. All over the church, all over the house. The glory hit your feet. The glory here. So that they can hit the enemy. Bruise his head. Bruise the head. Bruise the head. Bruise the head. Fire in your feet, fire in your feet, fire in your feet, fire in your feet. Whoever watching this, let come say, whoever shall see this, get on your feet. I declare power in your legs, power in your knee bones, power in your ankle bones. You shall fight with your feet. You shall fight with your feet. You shall fight with your feet. Get up, get up, get up. Sit up, sit up, sit up. Move your feet on the ground. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Power in your feet. Power return to 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 your feet. Hallelujah. 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 Oh. There's a glory here tonight. I see smoke in this place. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I see smoke in this place. Yeah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh. My God tonight. My God tonight. My God tonight. You just killed the snake. I said, you just killed the lion. You didn't even know. You just killed the scorpion. A cobra's lying still right now. I said the adder's lying still right now. The dragon can't move. He can't come to your house anymore. He can't crawl up the stairs anymore. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. He said, tell my people, fight with their feet. Fight with your feet. Fight, you can win with your feet. You don't got to talk all the time. Just put your foot on the ground. This ain't a dance. This is a message of warfare. Take control. Lift your hands to me. I prophesy tonight. Your feet tonight have done massive damage. Let's do your feet tonight have caused damage there. Things around you have been shaken tonight. And God said, yes, I have given you power in your hands. God said, yes, I have given you power in your mouth. God said, you've been using your mouth's power. God said, you've been using the power in your hands. You've been laying hands on people. You've been laying hands on yourself in prayer. But God said tonight, I have unleashed a new weapon that you've had the entire time. But tonight I release you to use it. God says, fight with your feet. Geraldine, God said, fight with your feet. God says, fight with your feet. Whoever's hearing this word tonight, fight with your feet. When you don't have strength to fight with your hands, when you don't have strength to fight with your mouth, I'll say you still have a weapon. Jezebel didn't just die because she was thrown out of the window. Jehu made sure that feet were put on her. Hear God tonight. God said, put your feet on. Whatever spirit it is, put your feet on. Said the lion's big, but your feet are bigger. The cobra's tall, but your feet are strong. God said, put your feet on it tonight. Your feet are weapons. Your feet are weapons. I gotta get out of here. My time is up. But I heard God said, he said, tell them this. I'm closing. He said, tell them that the devil does not like their feet. How many of you knew this already? I heard God say, he said, tell the people the devil doesn't like your feet. The devil hates your feet. Those same feet that you use to come up these stairs, he can't stand it. The same feet you use tonight to destroy him. Hallelujah. God said, fight it. Fight it. Put your feet on everybody and everything that's hindering your destiny. Every drunkard, put your feet down. Hallelujah. Because I hear the Lord tonight. He said there's drunkards in the land. There be drunkards in your home. I said put your feet down. Hallelujah. Fight it with your feet. Hallelujah. If you put your foot down hard enough in the ground, glory to God, you'll turn that good time into a headache. You'll turn their alcohol into misery. Father, we receive. Come on, Zion. Father, we receive tonight. And for you, Zion. shine because you're the people of God. You're a mountain in the spirit. Tonight you tread upon serpents. Tonight you tread upon scorpions. Tonight you tread upon lions and cobras and adders and serpents and dragons and demonic forces and witches and wizards and warlocks. Every opponent to prophecy. Everyone that rolls their eyes when God ever used you to speak. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. My God, I'm trying to close tonight. The Spirit of the Lord is in this room. There's some people who hate when God uses you. I see it tonight. Many of you have gained enemies by being obedient to God. They hate you now. And everything you said that God showed you. Every dream you share, it bursts a new hate.
Yes, Jesus. Yes, Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Yes, Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Yes, Jesus.
This is a vicious spirit.
Yes, Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Yes, Jesus.
It's trying to kill you before you come into the fullness of who you are in God.
Yes, Jesus. Yes, Jesus.
God said, fight with your feet, fight with your feet, fight with your feet. She got it tonight. Glory to God. That's what's going to back them off of it.
Yes, Jesus.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. You didn't see them laugh. You didn't hear the phone call they made when you were finished. Put your feet on them in the spirit. You're anointed, you're anointed. You're anointed, you're anointed, you're anointed, you're anointed, you're anointed tonight. Bless the name of the Lord. I gotta get you out of here. You're blessed tonight. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you, be gracious unto you. May the Lord of his countenance upon you, give you peace. Lay hands on yourself. Say the blessing is on me.